Well, hello again. It's so nice to see you. It's 3 o'clock. So I was trying to put a little more light on the subject. But I'm Marty Whitney. I'm with ARTitude Adjustment, and I want to be able to see your comments. So I'm going to make sure that our live is on here. There it goes. Yesterday, if you'll remember from our last live, we finished the glass etching project. They turned out very well. In fact, all the projects for last week turned out very well. I was very pleased with them. But we're going on to another thing next week, and that'll be painting, because a lot of you love to paint just like me. It's a form of my own therapy. And so I have a list of supplies that I was hoping you might want to get before our class on Monday. I'm going to let you screenshot it, and if you aren't able to see it very well, I'm zooming it as much as I can. If you aren't able to see it that well, just send me your email address and I'll send you a copy of the supply list. But we'll start on this Monday. It's going to be for a tool bag or a utility bag. My husband always calls it a utility bag. And it's really a handy bag. As you can see from here, let me put my glasses on. It is a Voyager bag. I first found it at Harbor Freight. I liked it because it had 15 inside pockets, 6 outside pockets, and it was very durable polyester. So I'm going to show it to you in just a minute. If you'd like to screenshot that, you can, or if you'd like to just message me and give me your email address, I'll send it back to you. So anyway, this is what we'll start on Monday, and the list of supplies are kind of obvious. I did find a while ago, I just happened to, I'm an Amazon affiliate, and so I have a link that you can go to, and it shows you specifically what supplies are needed for this project. If you choose to use that, I do make something very small, but it won't increase the price of what you are paying. I thought the prices are pretty reasonable, especially if you're an Amazon Prime member, so because there wouldn't be any shipping. So anyway, you'd get it pretty soon. But they have all kinds. The only bag that's going on sale for Harbor Freight is their 15-inch bag. This is a 12-inch bag, and it's plenty big. It holds a lot. So I'm going to show that to you now. And I'm going to show you a little trick I learned. Well, there. The trick I learned is this. If you didn't finish that, let me see. I'm going to. Okay. Now you can see. In fact, I think I'll just let this one up. Okay, I just want you to see this. I haven't really, I've just decided today I haven't really finished painting this. So I'm going to continue painting while you're painting. The other thing, one of the supplies that I've asked you to get is a white charcoal pencil. I like to work with a white charcoal pencil when I am painting or drawing a design on something dark or whatever, because I can wipe it off very easy. It just washes off with a wet cloth. So after you're finished, you know, you can see where you're going to be painting, so it's very helpful. I also would like for you to, I'm going to be displaying this in screenshots so you can see what the project entails. It isn't hard at all. I don't want to hear anything like that. You're really going to enjoy this. And the other thing is afterwards, you're going to have the cutest little tool bag. And this is the back of it. See, I could put so much more on it. I was getting ready for a class, I think it was in West Virginia. And so anyway, everybody that got these loved them. And since then, I've taught them in several other locations. They adore them. So this is a great class. You know, I teach at RV rallies all over the country. And one of the really nice things I enjoy about this class, hey Dawn. Oh, Dawn was in a class in Tampa, Florida. Am I right or what? And Jane, so good to see you. Anyway, in a lot of my classes, I learn really unusual things about the people that are in the class. And I always ask, I try to get to know them a little bit better. And they're not really reserved at all. I like to find out unique things about people as we travel because, hey Jane, because they're kind of cute. For instance, one class, and she probably will be on here a little bit later because she comes in about every day. I have a friend that used to be, I asked them what was unique about themselves, and she said, well, I used to work for Kimberly Clark and I'm retired. I was a tampon tester. Really? Well, that was kind of unique. She's really one of my favorite people now, and her husband was a tampon engineer. They've retired and they're living a wonderful, blessed life and also RVing a lot. One of my class members said she announced that she used to be a man, and I tried not to change my expression. That was really kind of unusual, but guess what? That was her maiden name. So we all kind of relaxed whenever we heard that. I've had people in the class there was one lady that was a foster mother to she had 700 foster children. And she was at this in Indianapolis with her daughter and brought all of their grandchildren and everything. But, you know, she would never have even said that. Her daughter was the one who told me about that. There was a lady in maybe in Vermont. Well, she's been in several classes, and I've gotten to know her well. And her next door neighbor was, well, they lived in a co-op in Long Island, I believe, and her next door neighbor was Robert Redford, so she really had seen him in his pajamas. And then there was another class where I was painting the domino necklaces, and the lady that was there I didn't know any of the people, maybe a couple in the class, but I handed out the bales that you glue on top of the domino to hold the domino on the chain, and I only had all of the bales were just alike except for hers, and I had handed her an angel, and she said that she appreciated it so much. I didn't have any more, but she was going to Africa to become a missionary, and so that was real special to her. But, you know, it's just like this class is an opportunity for people to get to know each other better. You know, we travel full-time in our RV, and right now we are on in the panhandle of Florida. And I'll show you if you'd like to see where we're parked. Want to see? Anyway, I think I can get there without crashing. I'll get up and I'll take you up there. And if I get this back where it's supposed to be, it'll be a miracle. But this is what it looks like right now. We may have a storm today. See how the clouds are brewing up there? And looks like we could have around 4 o'clock, they say, anyway. So this is where we're parked on the Gulf of Mexico. and it's we've had lovely weather. We've been able to see a lot of Florida, and I'm going to go back here and just change the direction. So anyway, thank you for traveling with us today. We leave here tomorrow, and we're going a little bit west to Topsail. If you've ever heard of Topsail State Park, it's like a #1 state park in Florida. And we'll be there for a couple of days before I fly out. We'll have, but I'll be doing live still. I might not be painting, but I'll be doing live. So anyway, if you have any questions about any of the supplies that we'll be using, or any of the things, anything I've mentioned, just give me a message and I'll send you something right back. Thank you so much for looking today, and I'm glad I didn't crash when I got up with this thing. Thank y'all a lot. Y'all have a great weekend, and I'll see you Monday at 3. Bye-bye.